Hope everybody is having a fantastic evening. So I know I am. I am pumped up. I am fired up. I don't know about you guys, but over the last like 4 or 5 days, I have just been ecstatic. I'm so excited for everything that we have going on. I'm so excited for everybody that's, whether it's your first time ever taking the journey with trading, or if this is you've had a little bit of experience. I'm excited for every single one of you because this is going to be like anything we've ever seen before. I've never seen some people so excited in my entire life. I mean, me and some of our people, we were up in Wisconsin this weekend, and the energy was just electric. Right, we had a nice event out there. It was a good time. Shout out to Mercer and Ryan. We had some fantastic times. Really, some really good food, and so but you can just tell what's coming is going to be insane. And so today, what I want to do is I want to take the time, me and my business partner, Josh, want to take the time to go ahead and kind of walk you guys through the onboarding process, give you guys some of the resources that we have. And then we want to go ahead and give you guys and also teach you and anybody else, within the community how to go get a free account, right? 3 and free. If we don't know, it's three, you refer three people and you go ahead and get a free account, right? You get a free monthly membership just by sharing something and help letting other people be part of this beautiful community as well. So everybody, welcome to the call. And for those of you that do not know me, my name is Jay PATNODE. I'm 27 years old. I have been in the industry for the last 6, 7 years, been doing it full time for the last five, full-time day trader, full-time business builder. And I am beyond excited. You'll hear me say that a few times on this call, but I'm beyond excited. And so my goal is to help you guys with whatever I can help you with. And, during this call, I'll give you guys ways to contact me. And if you ever have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me as well, because I just want to be here to serve. Right. And so we can go ahead and get through it, but let me go ahead and start by sharing with you guys. So this is for someone, if you are brand new and you're walking through the academy, what is it that you need to do? And so I'll post the resources here. I'll post the resources in the Telegram chats as well. So let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly. Let's go like this. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Yes? No? Maybe? Thumbs up? All right. Sweet. Now let me just full screen this for you guys. All right. So now don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and post all of this into the chats as well. And then also the share link. We can do that as well. So essentially what I want to take you guys through is when you are brand new within the company, when you are brand new, there's a few things that you're going to kind of want to have in your checklist, right? And one of them is going to be, knowing obviously where to go. And then for all of my leaders in this, make sure you remember this process. We're going to have it recorded. You can send this to your people as well, but make sure you remember this process because you are going to want to be able to teach this and duplicate this to your people as well. So the very first thing we have is before somebody even gets started, we have a how to find up your action. I'll start with this. Let's go to the very back. When you first enter, this is what it looks like. This is what, when you first log into Akashx, it looks like, right? And I'm going to walk you guys through it. But the first tab that we have is the Getting Started tab. You have the home page and then the Getting Started tab. So once somebody enters into the company, you should have them walk through all of the videos, right? So on here, we have the onboarding. We have the onboarding, and then we have how to connect your tap to trade. So obviously that's one of the first things that people are going to be the most excited about. So how do we have the connect or tap to trade? How do we get that set up? And I've been getting a lot of questions on, the funded accounts, the 25Ks. And so how is it that you do that? So let me go ahead and share with you guys. Let me go here. So when somebody first gets started in the company, this is what you'll want to send them. And I'll full screen it for you guys. It's a welcome to Akashx onboarding, right? It goes in and send this message through. If you send this out to your new person, you can look through, welcome to the best company in the world. Please go through this entire system setup process. And from there, you will instantly have something called boards. And so this will also help them get started. So if I go ahead and copy this, let me see if I can do it through, actually, I won't be able to do it through here, but I can do it through here. Since Josh, since you have it as a private setting, I have to do it through my cell phone. But let's go boards, copy link. Let's go here. And then let's go here. So the very first thing that you'll see is the boards, and you'll go ahead and see the onboarding video, new member handbook, tap the trade locker setup. So you can literally, if you are brand new and you haven't got this yet, I'll send this in the chat right now. But this will take you step by step, right? It has the onboarding videos, new member handbook, tap the trade, the PDF, and then your trade locker. Your trade locker account is the one that you'll set up for your TradeX Mastery prop firm account. So if I go ahead and even just tap, like this is beautiful right here, you have a PDF that literally walks you through how to get started with everything. So before you go ahead and ask, a bunch of different questions, make sure you go through this complete board setup right away. And so what I will do is I will copy this and I will send this into the chat. And then also, oh, hang on. I'm also going through this from my phone as well. Josh, for the call, do you want to make it unprivate so I can just copy it from here? It doesn't allow you to do it from your laptop. Okay, sweet. So I'll just go here. I will copy this, or actually, Josh, if you just want to post them into the chat as I go, that will work as well. So what will happen is you'll have this. This is the welcome to the team. And then within this, you will also have all the telegrams available. And so if you click on them, you should instantly be able to get a add telegram list. So if I go ahead and click on it, go straight to Telegram, and it'll give you all the primary telegrams that you will need, right? And so you can just click add. Since I already have them added, I don't need to do it. But if I exit out, it'll bring you to this page. And then this will be all of the telegrams that you need within it, right? You have the One Mission Community. You have the MDCX Trade Talk. So that's where we post our different trade ideas and talk about, more trader related questions. The MDCX Wi-Fi Money. That is another private group where we post, the schedule every single day. We post when calls are coming up. It's obviously just another part of the community that you can use. Then obviously you have the Akashx official trade alerts. So this is on top of the app that you will have to download in order to receive your trades. This will also give you the updates on when things are happening or when trades are called out. We have the MDC testimonials page. And then up here we have the 1K and above leaders. And so that's something that for everybody that has crushed the core rank in the company, that can make up to $1,000 a month in passive residual income. That is a chat just for the leaders. You're going to want to get to that. If you're someone that wants to build, you want to get to that because that's obviously extra value when it comes to building a passive residual income, which is something that I've done for the last 5 years. I've been, a six-figure earner on that side as well for the last 5 years also. And so that is something that anybody that needs help with and they want to, succeed on that level, that is how you can go ahead and do it, right? And so you want to get to that chat, 1K leaders and above as fast as you possibly can, right? And so now if I go back, let me just go back to notes. So what is Akashx, the onboarding page is right here. Awesome. So now that you're in the Telegram chats, we'll also send these as well. Just another version of everyone that you need to be in. So just make sure you're in every single one of those. And if you see one that you are personally not in, feel free to reach out to myself or Mr. Josh Amundson, who's going to be speaking after this as well. So awesome. And now I will show you guys the tap to trade, how to set that up. So let's go ahead and go through this. Says the MDC says the link has expired when trying to join all the Telegram chats. We can get that fixed and added back into it. Let me go ahead and try. If anybody else is having that problem, let me know. And I'll personally send you the links as well. So obviously we have the tap to trade. Let's go back to here. So the big question that I've been getting is, hey, how do we go ahead and get our prop firm account set up, right? And then the tap to trade. And so if you want your prop firm account set up, the way that you're going to have to do it is you're going to have to, let me just go ahead and go back to the screenshot that I took. Let me stop sharing for a second, then I can pull this up. And so you guys can see this right here. Place. Then I'll open this up for you guys. this up for you guys. All right. Make this full screen. Now I can reshare my Zoom. All right. So when you go ahead and first get started, you should get an email that says, welcome to Akashx, right? And if you go ahead and look at it, pull it back, go ahead and look at it, ready to start your 25K challenge, this will be the link that pops up right here. And so inside the embedded link, some people have been saying that they've had a problem with it. It's because there's a period at the end. So if you do have a problem with it, I can send in the actual email, or the actual link to it. But if I go back to here and I just show you guys, this is what it'll look like when you first go ahead and click on the link. You'll have a TradeX Mastery account right here, getting funded with 200K today, right? All you have to do is go ahead and type in your email, the same exact email that you used for, getting started with the Akashx. And then after that is created, then you will go ahead and receive, like it says right here, you will receive your account within 4 business days, right? So if you didn't get it right away, that's fine, right? But once you've completed the registration, you'll be in the queue and you'll get your new trading credentials. It may take up to 4 business days to receive your credentials. So step 4, and then while you're waiting in the meantime, just go ahead and download the Trade Locker app and get everything set up with that as well. So then you can be ready. And then once you have that set up, now you can go back to that same boards account, or you can go to the same onboarding video and then you'll get all of your credentials. All you'll type in is the account number, the account password, and then confirm, and then make sure the broker name and the server is there on whatever account, whether it's MetaTrader 4 or 5 or Trade Locker, and then you'll be set to go. So once you get your credentials, you should do that. But if you haven't seen your credentials yet, just make sure you've actually signed up and make sure it looks like this before you sign up. Once you have it, you should be ready to rock. And if you guys have any questions in the meantime, feel free to shoot me a message in the chat. If you want me to go over anything. Josh said that the link is working for the Telegram ad list. So make sure you have that. And then here's some more resources. These we posted in all the chats as well. And Josh will go over some of these. But if you want to send somebody the presentation video, say someone can't get on an overview call or you can't get on a one-on-one call with them, we have the video presentation that we will send in the chats as well. And then we also have slides if you want to present for yourself. These are some of the resources. And then a rolling with Akashx, right? This is how, once somebody has seen the video and said that they want to go ahead and get started, they've seen a presentation. If you're not talking with them directly on the phone, or they said they want to get started, you can send them this. And this is just a step-by-step, making sure they know how to go ahead and fill it. Obviously, it's nice if you go ahead and get on the phone with them and kind of walk them through everything that they need to go ahead and do, but you can obviously shoot this over as well. And then if you're someone that needs to find their sign-up link, all you do, here's another step-by-step, how to find your sign-up link. Log into Akashx, go to the home page, and I'll show you guys where it is right here. Go to the home page. If you go ahead and click on 3 and free, you will see your website link right here. And this is all you do. You copy your website link. I would tell everybody, put all these things, save them in your notes, save your website link into your notes as well. And then you can just go ahead and send that over. So making sure you have that set up. And then pretty much if you can't find it, it's just going to be akashx.com/whatever your username is as well. And so that is kind of the step-by-step of everything that you need to do as far as the resources. Like I said, they'll be posted within the chat. But now I want to take you guys through some of the back office and what it looks like as you're going through. And so some of the very key components of the entire platform is going to be your academy, right? And I would say start with, if you don't know anything about trading, start from the very beginning, right? Have your beginner section, advanced, expert, cryptocurrencies. And then once you finish all of that, this is when it gets fun. This is the educators training series. So each and every single trader has their own style or own flair on trading. There's not one correct way to trade, right? You can trade in multiple different ways and be profitable. And a word of advice from someone that has been a funded trader for years, been a profitable trader, done some pretty good things in the markets, is risk management is going to be everything. So learn the skills, use the tap to trade, get familiar with the products and the services and everything that you need to get familiar with, and then focus on your risk management. But if I go ahead and click on the educator series, because obviously you guys know that they go live as well, whatever educator you plan on following along with or fits your time schedule the best, I would recommend going through here and watching some of their academies. So let's just take Joel for an example, right? He breaks down exactly how he trades. That's why, or that's where if you go ahead and get on his trading sessions, his live trading sessions, it will become a lot easier for you to understand why he's doing what he's doing, right? Because obviously the goal of trading is one, you want to be able to make some money, but two, you want to be able to know what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong when you're taking these trades. And so make sure after you finish everything, you go through the educator series, maybe go through a couple of them, see which one you prefer to trade with. And then we have, after the academies tab, we have the live sessions tab. So from here, you can look through any of the different educators. It'll give you the time schedule. If you want to go and select a certain educator, you can, and you can see all the times that they'll trade. Or obviously, if you're just on this home page of the live sessions, you will have all the times throughout the day, right? And so you can pick which person that you want to go ahead and watch, which person you want to follow along with. And the best part of the whole entire platform is it tells you exactly what they focus on. Like Jimmy right here focuses on gold and Forex, right? Right here, we have gold, US 30 and S&P 500. So you can figure out which educator kind of fits your style or your flair or what, or maybe even your time of the day that you want to go and trade. So we have times throughout the whole entire day. So kind of get familiar with the schedule. And then we have the session replays. So all of the sessions that are had, you can actually go and watch the replays of the live trading session. So you can go ahead and see, how well somebody did or use it as extra learning material on top of everything and kind of get more of a live in-person look at how the markets are going. Or you can just obviously, if they have more stuff they wanted to show you, you can just go back and watch, right? It's endless education on, trading. And so next, you have the trade alerts tab that I'll run through pretty quickly. Obviously, you'll see the trade alerts. And if it says active, that means the trade is still valid. If you do not see active, right? If you go down and you go to expired, that means do not take the trade, right, guys? Do not take the trade. Only take it if it says active on the platform. Otherwise, the trade's over with, and you might get a bad entry point, and it might already have left and went to wherever we wanted it to go. And then if you look underneath everyone, it has the update. So notes, TP1 was hit. Awesome. That's great, right? You can go ahead and look and see what happens underneath. And then to move on to the tap to trade, this is also important that you go ahead and see if it says expired or opened. It also has a trade expiration time. So if the trade expiration time is over, it's going to make you click confirm, knowing that the trade expiration time is over. But if you don't get a trade off within those 10 minutes, you're going to want to go ahead and maybe not take it, right? You're going to want to go ahead and maybe not take that trade because the setup might have already left. Trading is all about timing, guys. If you want to be successful in the markets, it's all about timing the market, right? So a phrase that we've always lived by is, timing the market is better than time spent in the market. So just understand that. And then you can go ahead and look at the tap the traders, kind of see their trade history, everything you want to do from there. And then now if we come down here, we have the scanners, guys, the scanners. So if you look at them, let's just go to maybe Elite Sniper, for an example. Click on this. These scanners are designed as tools to help you go ahead and have, call out trades easier, right? To help your chance of success in the markets. And so these may look all crazy to you guys, especially if you're brand new to the industry, never traded a day in your life. That's 100% fine, guys. These are just used as tools. And the best part about it is they also have academies within the academy on each one of these scanners. So how to use them the most efficiently, how to use them the most effectively. But this is obviously as you go down, right? So work your way from beginner to advanced, and then obviously keep graduating further and further as you go through the academy. And if you come down, we have the resources tool. This is where you'll go ahead and see the different scanners, right? How to use the scanners, And obviously the educators will talk about their different, different ways of using it as well. And then tools, which is one of my favorite tabs. If you are looking for, financial news, right? When different news events are happening in the market that will impact the market in a certain direction, you can use the economic calendar, you can use the crypto calendar, and it'll show you guys. And this is one of my favorite parts, is it'll show you guys within here. And then if you look at these stars, which you'll learn more about in the academy, you can tell the strength of the news event that is to come. And then also, if we look down, we have the calculator tab as well. It's where you can determine your lot size. And for those of you guys that haven't been to the academy yet, all lot size is just how much are you risking on your account, pretty much, right? So you'll be able to run through that. Along with everything else in the academy. But that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys as far as just a general onboarding. All of this stuff is dropped into the chat. So make sure you are entered the chats. And if you're not, we will drop it in here once again. But make sure you're running through it and not only getting familiar with everything, but if you do have somebody else get started, make sure that they receive all of this stuff as well. Because if you want to be a successful leader in the industry, duplication is key. So everything that you do, you're going to duplicate to the people that you help, right? If you want to help other people have success or help other people start their trading journey, you got to, do it the correct way. Because if you don't give somebody these tools, they might miss out on something which puts them at an unfair advantage within the industry. And so our goal is just to help people as much as we possibly can, right? And that is what I've been doing for the last 7 years. And so, I'm going to pass it to my business partner here shortly, but I just want you guys to know that if you guys ever have any questions, anything that you guys want to know about trading, building the business, getting a free account, if you just want help or just some advice, right, you can go ahead and shoot me a follow on Instagram and reach out to me. And if you don't, I'd still just love to connect. If you guys ever have, if you guys ever want to just chat some down the line, or if, to be honest with you, I'd love to just hear everybody's goals. Like if you shot me a message and said, my goal is to do X, Y, and Z over the next 30, 60, 90 days. I can maybe point you in the right direction, because at this point, I'm 27. I've been in the industry since I was 20 years old. So I kind of feel like grandpa of the industry at this point, but still got a lot of time left, a lot of things left to do. But my goal is just to help you guys with whatever it is. And so next, I'm going to go ahead and bring on my business partner, the man that has been working with this, at this with me for, all of the time that I've been doing, someone that has mentored thousands and thousands and thousands of people on how to reach their goals, how to have success in trading, how to build the business, since we got started. And he is what we like to call a servant leader. Anybody that has had him as a mentor can tell you the impact that he has had on their lives. He's an absolute stud, and it's been a pleasure to work with him. And I'm so excited for our journey, our new journey within this platform, and excited to help you guys all reach your goals. But no more further ado, I would love to introduce my brother, best friend, and business partner, Mr. Joshua Amundson. Can you hear me, brother?
Awesome, man. Yeah, I can hear you. I'll go ahead and spotlight my video. I appreciate it. Guys, drop some ones in the chat for Jay PATNODE. If that's your first time seeing him, you guys are going to see him around a lot. Like he said, my name's Josh Amundson, but we've been doing this business now for 6-7 years. The person who actually introduced me to this industry, I don't know if they're on the call right now, but I'm excited to be working with them again. It's been an absolutely insane journey. We've been able to do a lot of cool stuff, and we just learned the systems, man. We learned how the business works. We got organized, and we took it serious. That's it. What, one of the things I think about, this business, the last 7 years, I've been in companies where, it costs $1,500 to trade with the company. I've been, in companies where, it costs, $149, right? Lots of different prices. But here's the thing. You go to like college and you spend $60,000, let's say on average over the course of 4 years, right? People take it really serious. Obviously people drop out, which is, and you don't need college to become rich or successful at all whatsoever. 100% you do not. However, what the problem is, that I've noticed in this industry is it's only $149 to get started. You know what I mean? Like some people go out a night at a bar and spend that on drinks with their friends, and they don't think twice about it. And so this is what I give you if you're brand new in this industry or you're not, is don't look at the value of how much it costed to get started. Look at the value of what you can take this to. Look at the value of how much you can change your life with this, guys. Like I've never made more money in, first of all, any business I've ever done than this one. And also being in an online business. You know what I mean, guys? I know so many people from this industry the last 7 years who have made millions of dollars from their cell phone, multiple six figures from their cell phone, tens of thousands of dollars from their cell phone, right? But obviously, these are people who take it serious. They got a work ethic. They're locked in. They're focused, because that's what it takes to be an entrepreneur, ladies and gentlemen. We have one of the coolest, apps I've ever seen in my entire life. Guys, I got started when I was 18 years old trading. I'm 27 now. I've been trading for 9 years. Okay. 9 years, right? Some of you probably got started trading your own trading accounts. Maybe you're in a different company, you're trading your own accounts. We have an app you can literally connect your trading account to, whether it's a funded account, $25,000 funded account, all the way up to a 200, I believe, $200,000 account, or your own trading account with your real money in it. We have an app you can connect your account to and take trades from people. Like I don't know how it's going to get easier than this. I really don't. I actually don't. Some of you probably are like, man, I don't even know how to read a chart yet. I don't know what candlesticks are yet. I don't know what technical analysis yet. You don't know things about trading. The fact that we have an app that you can just connect an account to and take trades from professionals is why this company is going to win. This company is going to have the most people in it out of any trading company in the entire world. We're already in 200 plus countries. There's tens of thousands of people that are using, this app in this company. And so what I want you to do is I want you to just take it serious. Okay. Learning how to trade on your own takes time. Okay. Some people will tell you like, oh man, it's easy. You're going to get super rich, super fast. And those, people who get that advice end up quitting in 30 days because they're like, well, that wasn't the case. We have an app that can obviously place trades for you. That's awesome. But that's just phase one. Ladies and gentlemen, phase two. Anybody know what phase two is? Put it in the chat. Anybody know what phase two is? You remember? Phase one is approved trades. Phase two, does anybody remember? What is it? It was in the presentation that you saw when you got started. Phase one, approved trades. Phase two, anybody know it? Nice, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get fired up. That chat's exploding right now with the answer. No, I'm just kidding. Phase two is learn how to trade. Okay, so phase one, approve trades. Definitely have trades come in, right? You're going to have trades brought right to you on a platter that you can take if you want. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about that. But phase two is learning how to trade. It's learning how to trade. Because, guys, here's the thing. There's the quote: give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man how to fish, and he eats for life. Right? So first you're going to be approving trades, which is awesome. You're going to be getting in the market right away, but then it's learning how to trade. And then phase three is becoming independent. Think about it. Imagine this, guys, right? If you're brand new, you could get good at trading by just going through the approved trades, tap the trade, accepting them. You don't even know what's going on at this point. And then you could eventually start taking your own trades because you start learning how to read a chart. And then imagine you become profitable down the line. Remember, I've been trading for 9 years. Give yourself some time, a couple of years, right? But down the line, who knows where that could go to? You could end up being an educator in the company. You could end up educating thousands of people on how to trade. Like your potential inside this business is limitless. There's 8 billion people on the planet. It's unbelievable. So I'm super excited to be here. For all of you that obviously have been inside of My Daily Choice already, that have been inside of Akashx already, super excited to rock it with you guys. Jay obviously just went over the back office. He showed the back office, akashx.com, and you log in and you just go right to that getting started tab and watch those 3 videos. Okay, super simple to do. And then start diving into the academy. Obviously, you can hop on live sessions. It's all sitting there right there for you. The onboarding videos in the getting started tab should walk you through it. He also shared the boards app, which is very, very important. If you guys are in the group chat, I dropped all the links that Jay was talking about inside of the group chat. If you're not in it, definitely get in contact with me afterwards, but you should be able to see all of it. But guys, that boards app is beautiful. I mean, Jay definitely pulled this up, but I mean, you just take a look at this. If you walk yourself through this, just pull up in your computer right here, go through the onboarding videos. Inside here, you can go through these different onboarding videos, right in the back office. And then obviously you're able to go through the new member handbook, tap to trade PDF. For an example right here, ladies and gentlemen, this right here literally shows you how to connect your trading account to the app. Very, very simple. Who's fired up about tap the trade, guys? Who's fired up about that? Like, I don't know a single company that gets their members placing trades within 24 to 48 hours. I literally sat across Matt and Joey. I'm like, dude, it takes our people usually about 2 to 3 months before they even place a demo trade. I was like, how about you? He's like, dude, 24, 48 hours, right? So learn how to connect your trading accounts, guys. And then obviously, being able to set up an account, which is very, very powerful. Okay. Now, after he talked about that, if you're a co-host, please keep letting people inside of the Zoom call. But, we talked about the Notes app. Okay. So inside of the Telegram, you guys can see I posted a, basically a shared notes folder for the iPhone. Okay, I posted a shared notes folder for the iPhone, so you guys can be a part of it. I also just dropped it inside of the text chat right here. Right there, guys, you can be inside the same notes folder we're all in. I'll constantly drop resources in there when I find them. And then Jay also dropped a shared boards link. If you guys don't know what boards is an app you can download. And what's really cool about it is you can actually connect it to your keyboard on your phone. So when you're sitting right here is a message with me, right? When you're sitting here, if you're clicking on an iPhone, this little button right here, it literally will pull up the boards app. So right here, you can categorize different notes that you want. So right here is the one you guys can have access to. But if you go ahead and literally just tap on any of these, it instantly populates in there. You could send it to people on your team. The boards app is very, very time saving, right? It's very efficient. It helps you a ton. Okay. So now that we've kind of gotten past that, Jay talked about the 25K account 100%. He broke it down. I posted this inside of the chat, but all you guys have to do is simply, follow these instructions. It's very easy to do. You just got to go to prop.tradexmastery.com/sign up. And all you got to do is just literally right there, just register an account. Use the same email that you did on your Akashx account. You just use the same one. Once you register for it, you'll get a confirmation email. Then you're in the queue and you're going to get an email with the login information of your account. You just got to be patient and it'll come. You don't need to buy one or anything like that. Okay. Once you guys get that account, you can download, Trade Locker on your phone. You can download the Akashx app on your phone and you can connect that account to both those apps, right? Akashx, you're connecting to it so you can approve trades that come in from the educators. And Trade Locker, you can connect it to that so you can view how the trade's doing. So you can actually, see how your portfolio is doing overall. Okay. So if you guys have questions about that, feel free to reach out and ask, obviously. But I want to give some tips for tap the trade. Okay. Tips for tap the trade. That is a tongue twister right there. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. And I'm going to give you guys a quick example of what I mean. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Hold your thumbs up real quick. Okay. Awesome. So inside of these $25,000 funded accounts that you're getting, okay, inside of them, these accounts that you're getting, you have to understand that there are evaluation phases to making it to, there's evaluation phases that you need to pass. And, obviously the app, the purpose of it is to help you pass it, right? Obviously, your first goal is to be able to grow the account 10%. That $25,000 grow at 2,500 bucks without losing 10% as well. So your goal is to grow 10% before you lose 10%. You can't lose more than 5% in a day. All right. Now, the reason why I want to bring this up, all these trades that are going to come into Tap the Trade, there's multiple educators, they're going to post trades all day long, most days, right? If you guys took any trades this morning, all of them won, right? All of them won this morning. I don't know about the PM ones that have been happening later in the day, but it was a great morning for a lot of people, right? But here's the deal. Okay. In order to become a profitable trader, in my opinion, while using the Tap the Trade app, you need to understand one, the rules, right? No more than 5% loss in a day. Don't lose more than 10%. And the goal is to grow 10%. You got to understand those, right? Now, the reason that is because every trade that comes in, the risk on that trade is 0.5% of your account. So if you come in and let's say there's 10 trades posted throughout the day and you lose every single one, that's, I believe, 10 or 5% loss, or someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's 5% loss right there. Okay. And that right there in one single day violates one of the rules on your $25,000 account. So here's my advice to you. If you guys come in and take a trade and it happens to lose 0.5%, okay, let's say one trade loses, it's up to you if you want to take another one, maybe another one, and maybe that's a whole percent down you are for the day if two happen to lose in a row. Stop trading after a full 1% loss. Do not trade another day, because you have to remember you get to potentially lose 10, but you got to make 10, right? That's the goal, but you can only lose 5 in a day. So you don't really want to play that whole threshold of trying to, max out how much you can lose in a day or how much you can make in a day. So if you ever happen to lose 1 or 2 trades throughout the day before you win any, just stop trading for the day. Guys, there's trades every single day, right? If you take a trade and you happen to go up, 1, 2, 3, 4%, stop trading for the day as well. The reason I'm saying this is because these trades will keep coming into your phone, but they're all by different traders. And all the different traders have a different result, that they've been, their different monthly result. If you're taking all the trades that come in, it's like an average between all the traders, right? So what I'm saying is, if you have a winning trade for the day, just stop accepting any trades for the day. You're not missing out. I promise you're not missing out. These traders trade every single week, every single month, all year long. Okay. So you're not in a big rush. Okay. You're not in a big rush. You'd rather do it smart, right? You have no time limit to pass this, no time limit. Okay. So you'd rather play it smart, right, than obviously play it stupid and end up losing it. Okay. So once you obviously grow 10%, then your goal is to grow the next phase. They'll send you new login information, 5%. Okay. You still can't lose more than 10% and no more than 5 in a day. And then finally, when you pass those 2 phases, boom, this is the real account right here. And you get to keep 80% of the profit that you make with that $25,000 account. Okay. What's cool about this promo, it's giving us a $25,000 funded account, but there is way different size accounts, because you can go all the way up to $200,000 accounts. They do promo codes all the time, discounts. I believe right now, once this promo's over, I don't know if they're going to continue it, but it's 50% off on any of these accounts. But it's just crazy, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here. Okay. Does that kind of make sense though? When I'm talking about the tap the trades, does that make sense, guys? Obviously it risks 0.5% every single time. And if you happen to lose a whole percent for a day, just stop trading. Okay. If you happen to win a trade and you go up 2, 3, 4%, stop trading for the day. Don't get greedy and try to oh, there's another trade. I'm already up 4%. Let's take it. Don't do it. Okay. Just trust me. Okay. So that's just some tips for tap the trade. You guys will get better and better and better at it. What's cool is you can also, if you don't want to have to follow rules, you can actually make an account with your own money in it. So you don't have to grow 10%. You don't have to, possibly not lose 5% a day. It's just your own money, but you still want to follow, if you lose more than a percent a day, stop. If you grow 2, 3, 4%, stop as well. Right. So hopefully that's making sense to everyone. We're going to do lots of these calls. Okay. This isn't like the one and done and that's it. We're going to be here as we all learn about the company, as obviously new stuff gets released, as more features come out. We're going to do more and more calls. We're going to go on an absolute run. It's going to be beautiful. But what we want to do real quick is kind of emphasize something. Okay. Me and Jay got started about 6, 7 years ago. Okay. I was 20, 21 years old. I had like $500 to my name, right? I was broke, busted, disgusted in college. I had a terrible mindset. I found this business, by the grace of God somehow. And I spent, I think it was $235 to get started at the time. Okay. I spent like half my money, but I looked at this as an opportunity for me to start a full-time online business eventually. Okay. So me and Jay now, when we got started, we heard that you could have a free membership inside the company. We heard that it was a thing. It was obviously share it with 3 people, have 3 people get started. Obviously my mentors, when I was brand new, they're like, we're going to help them. It's the same thing here. If you're brand new in the business and you have a friend get started, if you're brand new in the business, you have a family member get started, a coworker, it's not you that's the only coach and mentor and a leader for them. They have all of us. You can get them connected to us in group chats. Guys, I'll put my phone number in the actual chat. You guys can literally text me whenever you want. Okay. You guys can message me. I'm always here to help. But just understand, if you're having people get started, this isn't like you are their one and only coach. Okay. We're here to help you. If you can just get them connected to people who have had success for years in this business, it's going to help, one, take any pressure off you, but two, it's going to help them have success. So that's why when I was brand new, I had mentors that were like, hey, we'll help your friends if they get started. I went out with Jay and we contacted like 50, 100, or maybe 200 people in the first week or so. We're just like, hey man, I'm starting to trade with a lot of professionals. It's super awesome. There's an app, obviously you guys can say this, there's an app. Literally you connect your trading account to it and you can take trades with the educators and just by clicking one button. That's literally it. It's extremely awesome. If they want to learn more, send them the presentation video. Right? I posted that in the chat, guys. If they are asking you more questions about it, you can say, hey man, I'm pretty new, but you should check out this video. This is what I watched and I got started right away. I just put that in the chat. Okay. Always get them connected to a resource. Why take on the professional aspect right away if you're brand new? That's what I did. I just got them in group chats with my mentors. I'm like, hey Joey, hey Matt, this is my friend, Aaron, he wants to learn more about trading. Boom, we'd send the presentation video and get them started. Okay. Now, just to kind of, reiterate it so you know how to do it. Okay. Inside of your guys' back office, Jay talked about this, but it's where to find your personal link. Okay. It's how to find your actual sign up link. I'm going to go ahead and post this inside of the Zoom chat, but we just put this inside the Telegram. Okay. It's literally akashx.com. You log in and it's sitting right on the homepage in the refer 3 friends section. Okay. Now, what does this do? If you share this business with 3 people, this is optional, right? I said this at a live event in Wisconsin the other weekend. I was like, man, I know people who are doctors, that are lawyers, hedge fund owners. I'm a hedge fund owner. I know people that they don't even notice $149 coming out of their bank account. They couldn't even notice it if they tried, right? That's not the case with most people though. Okay. But there are people that don't care about having a free membership. Me, I needed one. I wanted one and I just went out and got it. And I literally just had the first person I ever got started 7 years ago was just at my house. He's in this company with us. He's been trading just as long as I have too throughout this whole experience. Okay. But the simplest way to do this is to understand this. Okay. One, you just got to get your link and know where it is. Two, you just make a quick list of, 40, 50, 100 people. It doesn't matter who it is, right? You got to keep track of it though. Okay. And the reason I'm pointing down, you got to have a notebook. Okay. Just keep track of it. And essentially, this is the way that we did it. The first thing we heard is this: success loves speed. Okay. Success loves speed. Anybody I know that's had success in anything, they make decisions quick and they take action fast. They make decisions quick and they take action fast. Okay. The people that sit there and think 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 the best way to do something, that's called analysis and paralysis. They end up doing nothing because they thought about, man, what's the best way I can ask my friend if they want to make money and trade together? And they think about it for days and days. What's the best way? What's the best way? And then you got, this person over here that doesn't even know any way and how to say it. And they're just shooting. They're just messaging people like crazy, right? Who's going to have more success? Person one, who's thinking and thinking and thinking about the best way to possibly tell their friend how they could possibly get rich over the next 12 months online. Or person two, that's just shooting at anything possible, saying it all as quick as he can, speed, right? It's person two. Okay. And that's because hard work beats skill when skill doesn't work hard. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Hard work beats skill when skill doesn't work hard. So here's how I would do it, ladies and gentlemen. I would follow, if you're brand new, follow the 48-hour rule. Okay, this is what I heard when I got started. It's called the 48-hour rule. And if you're someone that's like, man, I would like to get a free account, I would ask you, if we were one-on-one right now, how fast do you want to get your free account? And my guess is you're probably like right away or just before your next monthly billing date, right? For the people who said right away, that's the right mindset. Okay. If you say before my next monthly billing date, you're probably going to push it off. And guess what? 30 days from now, another $145, which, excuse me, not the worst thing in the world. Like I said, this is very affordable. I spent $60,000 on college education I don't even use. Right. So follow something called the 48-hour rule. The people who get their free accounts in the first month, they follow this rule. And all the rule says is this: in the first 48 hours of joining this business, you're technically the most fired up you'll ever be inside the business. Guys, I'm 6-7 years in, I'm still fired up. 6-7 years in, I'm still fired up, okay? But right now, when you get started, you have to use the excitement that you have in the first 48 hours. So this is what I would tell you to do, okay? I would tell you to create a quick message. We can put some in the chat so you can kind of see what we're talking about. But you could say, like, for an example, one of your friends, Aaron, or whoever, Allison, you could say, hey, Aaron, just wanted to let you know I recently started trading with some guys, guys or girls. They're based out of Minnesota, based out of Wisconsin, based out of wherever you guys are located, or whatever your person you're talking about is. But hey, Aaron, I just started trading with one of my friends. He's based out of Minnesota. He's been trading for years. He actually has this app that you can connect to and literally just approve trades. It's extremely simple. Literally almost 15,000 people are using the app, and it's going literally vertical on the App Store. Tons of people are using it. It's going to be one of the most popular things. But yeah, if you want to check it out, I'm down to get you connected to them. Okay. If they start asking questions like, well, does it cost money? Or, did you pay for it? Or how are you doing on it? What are your results on it? Right? You just say, hey, that's a great question. Let's hop on a call with my friend. Let's talk about it. And then throw them in a group chat with your mentor. Hey, Josh, this is my friend Aaron. He's interested in learning more about the Tap the Trade app where you can take trades from professionals. Okay. Hey, Jay, this is my friend Allison. She's interested in learning more about the Tap the Trade app where you can approve trades from other educators, right? You can tell them about this $25,000 funded account bonus. Do you guys know how much that $25,000 funded account costs? Do you guys know how much it costs to even take that test? It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And they literally just gave it away for free for everyone. So what I would say is, if there's ever a time for your friends and family and people that are closest to you to try this, it's right now when they get to leverage a free $25,000 funded account challenge. You know what I mean? So the most successful way I've seen people get their free account is 3-way group chats. Okay. Don't try to talk to everyone on your own. All you got to do is make introductions. If you are a professional people connector, that's it. You just connect as many people as possible to me, Jay. Obviously there's a lot of leaders on this call. Whoever got you started, you just got to introduce people to people. You find people that are interested in making, one of my mentors, he used to say, he go, hey, Paul, listen, man, would you be interested in checking out a call that explains how we could potentially make a fortune on the internet in the next 12 months? I can only send it out to a couple people. Let me know if you're interested, right? I heard a mentor say that one time, but it's just simply introducing people to the person that got you started or to one of us. Okay. It's as simple as that, right? Now we have live presentations every single night at 9 p.m. Central Time. Guys, that's in an hour and 4 minutes. Hour and 4 minutes. There's a call every single night. You could literally every single day message 10 people and just, invite them to that call. It's super simple. Okay. Now, whenever someone decides to get started in the business, okay, I believe they're going to extend the promo. Okay. I don't know till when, but I believe that we've put in 1,000 people today inside this business. So they're going to extend the promo. I believe so, right? I think there's 50 left, but I think they got it. But when someone's getting started, have them get started as a customer. Okay. Do not have them get started as an affiliate, because affiliates can't have free accounts. Okay. Affiliates can make money by building the business, right? Me and Jay, we're affiliates inside the business. We have been for almost a decade. But when someone's brand new or, they're just joining for the first time, have them join as a customer. Okay. If they happen to build, a team of 3 people, amazing. Turn them into an affiliate then if they want to do it. Okay. But for those of you that are extremely interested in actually going and creating a residual income, this company, in my opinion, out of the multiple that I've been in, is hands down one of the best compensation plans I've ever seen. Like I don't think it's going to get easier than this. I literally don't. It's an extremely affordable package, right? Guys, I was just in a company. It costs $1,500 to trade with the best traders and $175 a month. This is $149. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that, right? So if there's ever a time for you to start an online business where you can create a customer base that you're helping, we're going to help you with your team, right? If there was ever a time to do it, is right now. You know what I mean, guys? You go build a team to 10 people inside this business, you're making, $400 a month. You're making, you know, $5,000 to $8,000 a year, right? It's unbelievable, right from your cell phone. You know what I mean? I've been doing online business since I was 13. There's nothing as easy as this. There really isn't. But if you have been in the business for a while and you're like, man, like I hear that it's easy. I hear that I can do it. I hear and see other people doing it, but I feel like I'm still struggling. Reach out and ask for help. Reach out and ask for help. 100%, guys. Like when I was brand new, I harassed my mentors. I'm like, dude, I don't understand this. I don't get this. I need help. Please, I'll work my tail off. I'll prove it to you. Right. But you got to reach out, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. If you're struggling, ask for help. That's all I ever did. You know what I mean? I didn't join the business 7 years ago knowing everything about trading. I didn't join the business knowing everything about, you know, leadership and communication and mindset. I didn't know anything about that stuff, but I asked questions. I asked questions and I showed up to every single call there possibly was because I knew one thing for sure. I want to give my family freedom. I want time freedom. I want financial freedom. I don't want a boss. I don't want a job. I don't want to have to punch in a clock. I don't want to have to work a schedule that I don't want to work. I don't want to have to drive to work and sit in traffic. I didn't want these things, right? And if you still have that stuff and you don't want it either, just understand I was in that same boat. Okay. I was in that same boat, right? But I was willing to go to work from 9 to 5, get home, and from 6 to 11 p.m., grind my face off on the business. Because this is how it starts. You work your 9 to 5, and then you get home and you work 6 to 11 on the business until your 6 to 11 p.m. side hustle starts paying more than your main business. That's when you become financially free. That's when you stack, you know, enough money where you can quit your job and you can go full time on this, just like we were able to do 7 years ago. Okay. So if you're brand new, this is what I tell you. Take advantage of this promo. Take advantage of the promo. There's a presentation every night at 9 p.m. Central Time. 9 p.m. Central Time, same Zoom link, same password every night. Get as many people connected to your leaders, to your mentors as possible. Get as many people connected to them, make introductions, and let's pack these calls out. Every single person on this call, there's 43 people. If you want a free account, you can do it. I've never seen it easier than this. Like I've never seen a company give away $25,000 funded accounts. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. It's not just you getting a free account. What happens if you get those 3 friends started and you change their life forever? How do you think your relationship with your 3 friends, your 3 family members, your 3 coworkers, what do you think they would be forever grateful to you? Probably. I'm extremely grateful to who introduced me to the business. I was going to work at Pepsi, unloading semis. I was scrapping metal my entire childhood, taking apart machines, right? The person who introduced me to this, I was cleaning cars, I was painting houses. He introduced this to me and I never had to go do any of that stuff I didn't want to do ever again. So just know it's not just you getting a free account. This is you potentially changing their life forever. Okay. So guys, I'm super fired up. We got all the resources that you need. We have a beautiful system, right? The Boards app, all people have to do is just plug into it. They have to sit down, open their computer, sit down, pull open their phone. They just got to go through the information. Just read it. Okay. But when you get someone started, you can show them, if you want, how they can get a free account too. Okay. And you can go out and build a beautiful business. Okay. Guys, in the next 30, 60, 90 days, thousands of people are going to come into these group chats. Thousands of people are going to build, you know, full-time residual incomes and part-time residual incomes. You can be one of them too. Okay. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing special about Jay. And there's nothing special about any of the leaders that have ever gone and accomplished anything except they're consistent, they work hard, and they're coachable and teachable. That's all you got to be. This industry does not discriminate against anyone, literally anyone. Not even one single person. You just got to be a hustler. You just got to work hard. I see people on this call right now that are like, buddy, you're getting me fired up. I'm ready to go right now. You know, that's how I feel. Second I'm off this call, I'm back to it right away. Okay. So I appreciate everyone for I appreciate everyone for hopping on the call. Take action, guys. The people who work hard in private get blessed in public. Okay. So super excited to be on this team with you guys. Super excited to be a part of this company. And I wish you guys a beautiful night. See you on the presentation call tonight in 1 hour. Let's pack it out. Let's go get it. Peace out, y'all.